Jenni, pleasure to speak with you, and congrats on Devon. I really enjoyed the film, and I love that it was shot on location at Pennhurst Asylum. It gives such a great feel to the whole film. How was it filming there? I would be on edge the entire time. Did anything creepy happen?
The whole freaking time. And listen, so if I could take a minute, back in like 2011 or 12, I shot Snooki and JWoww there, and I didn't have any paranormal experiences. So I kind of was like brushing it off and being like, this would be the best place to shoot a horror film because I didn't believe in it at the time, but the canvas, right? The area is so incredible. Cut to 2020 when we're trying to film this movie and so many things happened. We developed at one point a buddy system because the moment somebody would go away, and I'm talking people that I've known for 15 years, I would hear screaming and then they would start crying and then they would swear that they saw a little boy running in the woods and we need to call 911. I had my actress Rotisha hysterically crying, saying that there's a little boy that ran across. We need to go get help. We would be shooting and we would have all our cameras lined up. We'd rebat them. Everything's good to go. And you would just see one by one, just like boom, 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 boom. And they would all die. Like a gust of wind would hit them, all die. And I would just be sitting there. At what point I was yelling at them like I'm their mom, like, we need to get it together. If you want me out of your building, you need to stop. Because I think they were kids just truly messing with us. They weren't vicious, they weren't malicious, they weren't mean. I really think that these, based on the manager and the people that work there, there's children there. And they were trying to like play with us and mess with us. At one point, we actually have it in one of the shots, like a ball that just got caught on my security camera, just moving. And I'm like, and we played that footage back, and I'm like, did anyone move that? And they're like, no, nobody
Oh,
was
that
even,
wasn't planned?
no. Then you had Tara, who plays Kat, where someone walks behind her. And she says we have to submit that to like the real footage because that nobody was there. And I have three angles of that same camera, same take. Nobody walked behind her. And yet something gusted right by. So there are things, true elements that we have, but that's the best part of, right? Like being on scene and your set becomes the horror movie. And the movie actually, the concept changed a little bit and the cuts changed a little bit because I wanted that natural element. And I never gave the script to the characters, the full script. I would just give them what they needed. Very Blair Witch perspective, because not only could something change based on that ball or just something organically happening, but if they're in a real state of fear, which a lot of them were, because I freaking locked the door behind them and said adios, and they're set in there on their own, those natural elements alone could play a part, and it really did for this film. I
I
think
mean,
that's what made it successful. If you liked it, I believe that it was just the natural setting that made it likable.
yeah, that's incredible. I would not last a single day on your set, but the energy it just brought to the film, it clearly shown. So you're a full-on believer after this filming experience.
I am, and I had to like take a step back and be like, is my life going to change being such a believer? And I'm a super fan of Pennhurst. Like I want to go there. I want to like sleep there now. I want to like see my kids that I left there. Like I'm like, where what have you been doing the last 4 years? Like I'm a super believer.
That's incredible. And do you have the bug now? Do you feel like you're gonna keep directing and writing and being creative?
I said the worst part of this was how much I fell in love with it because I'm going to be unstoppable in this genre, in this element. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because now from going from a super fan to all I want to do is make horror films, and I'm going to harass and bother and berate anyone I need to make another one as fast as I can because it's such a beautiful industry and genre to be in.